I want to tell you a little bit about the first year that I spent abstinent from alcohol and drugs and what happened to me during that year. I did so many things in that first year that I never thought I could do without alcohol. I fell in love. You're not supposed to do that in the first year, but I did. I made a lot of new friends inside AA and outside AA, even though you're not supposed to do that. I was a I felt like I was socially awkward. And I just started to let all that go. I believed I needed alcohol to socialize with people my own age specifically. But I was always very self confident in a workplace. And I thought, if I can be self confident in the workplace, I can be self confident in social situations too, can I? Like I started learning all of these things about myself. I started paying attention to who I was and who I wanted to be. And that first year, I learned that I didn't need alcohol for anything. I lost somebody close to me that I loved dearly, and I didn't need alcohol for that. A first year of any kind of relationship is pretty volatile. So I had a lot of fights with this person. We moved in together. I went back to college. I got a new career. And all of that was extremely stressful. And I didn't need alcohol to get through to any of it. So when people ask me about moderation, because the freedom model talks a lot about moderation, my answer is always the same. If you've tried moderation and you struggle with it, it's likely because you have a lot of the beliefs of our culture, a lot of the beliefs of the disease mythology or disorder mythology, or maybe you have the learned connection belief that when life gets stressful, I'm going to go to my substance of choice. And so until you debunk all of that, trying to moderate is probably not going to work for you until you learn that alcohol can't help you with those things or drugs can't help you with any of the problems of life, and it really can't make you have more fun or make you escape or do all of these things. Until you understand that that's all bullshit, that's going to be your go-to thing. You're going to want it until you devalue it, until you change your beliefs about powerlessness. Then you're probably going to struggle if you want to moderate. A lot of people say they want to drink moderately, but they don't see benefits in drinking moderately. So I always recommend, along with learning the truth about substances and learning the truth about addiction, I usually recommend that people maintain abstinence. They run what I call the abstinence experiment. Can I be happier abstinent? Do I need alcohol or drugs for any reason? Do I need it to get through my day? Do I need it to get through life? Because in that first year, the greatest thing I learned was I don't need it for any reason at all. And I stayed abstinent from alcohol for 20 years. It was a great 20 years. I didn't feel like I was ever missing out on anything. And that was 20 years through my 20s and 30s. And now I'm abstinent most days, but I do enjoy going out for drinks with friends. I do enjoy having a glass of wine with dinner now and again. I see value in moderation. And I see value in abstinence. I don't see value in drunkenness anymore. And I'm not judging it. I just don't see value in it. I say to people nowadays, I have an adult relationship with alcohol. I call that freedom. And there may be some point where I decide I don't want it at all anymore. Like I've decided with cigarettes, I don't want them at all anymore. Not even socially, not even once in a while. I don't see value in even one. Not because I'm afraid that I'm going to go back to daily smoking. I have no fear about addiction. I just don't see value in it because I know that the benefits that I used to think they gave me weren't real. They were in my own mind. So if you're struggling to reduce your substance use, to moderate, to use moderately, run the abstinence experiment while you're learning the truth about addiction and about substances. It will make all the difference.